Hey, sorry about that. I can't use foul language on here, but I've reset the phone again.
Hi, everyone.
Bloody. Don't buy the iPhone 16.
Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. What a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Oh, bloody hell. What a week. Oh, I've got to try and get that up on the...
Link in.
Oh, I put the link in.
Oh,
I think, have I?
can't see it.
Have I put the link in? Hang on 1 second. Let me just turn the phone off again.
Graham, Nick.
Hold on 1 second. I'm not going to say it.
Keith.
Yeah, evening all. 1 second. I'll put the link in.
Nicky.
I feel like putting my foot through this bloody thing. Right, so...
Yeah, baby.
Right, so it's there. The link's there. So tap. Please go in. Right, there's the link.
It's in.
It's in now. Right, now my chat's gone again. I'll leave it like that. Right. Hey, right.
Chosen one.
Choco, evening. Jimbo, good evening. Chosen one.
Not too bad.
Gaza, links in. Nick the Fish, Nicky
Hi,
Willis. Jamie Murray, good evening.
Hi,
Here we
Kieran.
go. Had to... Well, it's bloody phone, Gaza.
You want to get a new one? No good having an
It is
iPhone
new.
15. They're
That's
not.
what I've got.
They're
Yes,
old
it is an
over here.
iPhone 16. And a heap of you
They're
know
old.
what.
They're
Yeah.
old. They're on iPhone 21s, I think, over here.
Are they?
Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah.
well, best I go and get one of them Monday then. See, even my chat's gone funny again now, see?
Yeah, just leave it. Don't touch it.
No, but I just got a funny feeling it's something to do with StreamYard. It wouldn't let me in again. The picture kept going. Eh? We're back. You're not on the picture now, are you? Oh, yes, you are.
Yes.
Don't you break my camera.
With cheeky tap.
Oh, that's better.
How you doing, Gaza?
Right, don't touch the phone no longer.
No, I'm not
It's
touching it.
raining.
No, but every time I went to come on, it just wouldn't do it again. Just like when I showed Diane. Evening, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Lee.
Evening, Lee. You've been
Evening
fishing,
to
mate.
everyone that's been waiting 45 minutes.
All right.
All right. Rob it in, why don't you? Don't buy the iPhone 16, people.
Of course, most people have thrown him away by now.
Yeah, right. It's new. Yeah, just a little quick advert for somebody there. Look. There you go. Local. That's Luke's brother, Joe. Give that man a call if you need anything done to the car. Absolute legend he is. He sorted my my van out where the oil cooler packed in, Gaza, eh? And when I took the water cap off, because I thought, hang on, it was the whole tank was black. I thought, hang on, that's empty. So I filled the window washers up, and then I thought I'll just put some water in. You should have seen the black slime that was in there.
Okay, Jamie. Hi, Easton.
Evening, Easton.
Paul Barnes just subscribe to us.
Oh, Paul Barnes.
It come up.
You're a star if you're watching.
Hi, Mark.
Evening, Mark. Yeah, I'm not going to touch his bloody phone. Oh, here we go. Somebody else. Hold on. The old Guildhead King. There he is.
Hey!
You okay?
Evening, guys.
Hi, Diane.
Evening, Diane. Hope you're better now. Diane hasn't been too good. Hope you're fighting fit.
Oh, yes, Kieran. We just had a few problems, but we're here.
We're here. We're back.
Tim and technology don't mix.
No.
Well, I should have done what Ben Watson said, is used my other phone. Use my other phone and connect it to or link it with this one, you know? Bloody thing.
Oh, Julian.
What's happened?
Missed us on Wednesday.
Sorry,
I was in a lot of pain.
Sorry,
I just could
yeah,
not do it.
just going to say this one tried. She sat down here and started meowing like a cat. So I thought, no, we can't have her sitting there in pain like that.
Oh, pleasure.
I finally got an appointment though for the end of the month for this pain specialist.
Yeah, you don't need that. That's what you want. Need one of them. That will stop the pain. Oh, that, by the way, just to let
Talking about.
just to let everybody know, there's a new addition to the family.
Oh no,
Yeah?
not stopping Tim, is there?
No, not that, you bloody idiot. It's another Tim.
You've got to
We've got a new addition to the family.
Mm.
Someone's
We got a
not
pet?
happy. Eh?
What was it? A human or an animal?
No,
I wish it was an animal.
neither.
All right, another addition to the family.
Another motorbike.
Evening, GY.
Another bike.
Yeah.
In my lounge.
That was easy to guess. That was.
I'll soon be out the house coming over to live with one of you.
Oh, Diane, no, straight away.
Room.
Straight away. Yeah.
Hi, Brendan.
What do you want?
I'm
You
going
want
to
to
have
be
to
famous?
put an extension on the back of the...
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
Hello. Oh,
He's come to say hello, yes.
bless him.
Black
I'll see you
ins.
soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
I'm going
You want them
to
on little tails?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
I love you
Diane's
too.
foot in there. I'll show you the new addition. Well, you know I've got the old monkey bike in the lounge, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I can hear it whimpering every night when I go to bed. So, shut up, you. So I thought to myself, well, what other little mini motorbike did I want? You remember?
a Cup
No.
90.
No, not a Cobb.
A GP 100. No, you just got rid of one of them, haven't
Yeah. Ready? Look at my new little baby there.
you? Is that a Honda Grom?
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
I don't know. Perhaps if I squeeze it to the wall a bit more, I'd get one in the middle ring.
Oh, come on.
I'd get. There's another one. Room for another one there.
Oh, unbelievable.
I'm not. I don't hurt. Oh, I tell you, I was like Nigel Mansell when I was riding at home. I'll tell you that. Bloody hilarious, eh?
Yes, Paul.
Oh.
Paul, are you over here?
Paul
Barnes.
Barnes. Are you local, Paul? Oh, that's nice.
He'll be getting rid of the settee next and putting bikes there.
I tell you what, that's a bloody good idea.
Oh, no.
That is a bloody good idea. If I get rid of, yeah, right, okay.
Be quiet, Marina. You put ideas in his
Yeah,
head.
I'm going to shut my mouth.
Well, if I get rid
Well,
of
you
your
had-
glass cabinet there,
Lost.
I could put one there.
No.
What they like, hey, women, eh? I don't do any harm.
I don't think there's many women that would let their
Yeah.
husbands have motorbikes. One, let alone two in their
Where is
lounge.
Yeah, well, it could be another one if I can find a DAX now. I've got to get a DAX.
Oh, yes, Gillian, I've got a few things on the way. Good old Timu.
Black ins. That way. There he is. You can hear him.
Where's Gaza? Where's Gaza?
Busham.
Busham in Cheshire.
Blackjack.
Is it-
Chichester.
Chi-
What are you doing?
Hang on.
Chichester.
Chichester, that's just down the road from your sister then, isn't it?
Well, is it? I'm
Yeah,
not heard of it.
You heard Jim said Chichester.
A few
That's
miles
close to
past-
Paul.
Hang on. Yeah, it's close to Paul.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, welcome in, Paul.
Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Hope you've been fishing and catching loads of fish. I went out the other night with Dano, had nothing.
The big tackle shop at the roundabout.
Yeah.
How's those fishing rods coming on, Tim? Do you know?
I haven't heard nothing, lover. I haven't heard nothing.
Okay,
How long's it been?
Oh. How long has it been?
Oh, I don't know. When were you over?
5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago.
Wow.
I'll nip in there next week and ask them. I'm sure he said it was going to be something like 12 weeks or 14
10
weeks or
weeks, like,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll nip in next week or Monday and I'll ask him for you, mate.
Cheers, Tim.
Another month.
They
Another month.
They got
to
the
go,
reels
yeah.
in stock, I think, eh? Or did they have to order them
Yeah.
as well?
I think they had the reels there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Cruddy, hi, Tim and Diane.
What you like, Creddy? Like Tim and Diane. No, it's Marina.
Marina.
Oh, I'm not here. Eastern Solent. Paul, 15 minutes from Portsmouth.
Oh, hang on, it might have been Tim. Oh, see, I can't see the chat. See?
No, he's not in.
Tim Farris, no?
Oh.
Evening, Steve.
Mm. Hi, Steve.
Sussex. Oh, crazy.
Hi, Cruddy.
Yeah,
53
Chichester,
people in the chat.
the other
Hi,
way.
Michelle.
Evening, Miss.
Chichester's the other side of Pompey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Paul.
Evening,
Of course
Paul.
I'm thinking
trying
of
to think.
Christ. I was thinking of Christchurch, not Chichester.
I was thinking of Ringwood then.
That's the other
Chichester.
direction.
I'm sure that's where your brother-in-law said years ago when I had to go up through Chichester, I think, might be wrong, to go to that water park or that Marwell Zoo place. I can't remember.
Hi, John.
I mean, they talk as if we live there, eh? Evening,
Marwell
John.
Zoo's just down
Right,
the
it's
road
just
from
up the
Vinton.
road.
Yeah, you know, it's just up the road. Well, it's just up the road to you. I haven't got a bloody clue where I'm going. Well, it's true,
Well,
eh?
Marwell's
Yeah.
Winchester
What?
way, isn't it?
Hi, Tim.
Marwell Zoo, something like that.
Just
Evening,
down the
Tim
road from me.
Farris. Yeah, it makes you laugh, eh? You know, oh, it's just down there as you turn around past that shop and it's there on the left. Well, I don't even know where that bloody shop is.
I mean, over here, you just have to look out your window and see the shop. But you go to England, eh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's all good fun, though. What you been up to, Gaza?
Well, I've got the car fixed. New radiator's in now.
Mm.
Bloody nightmare, eh?
It still needs
And
a few bits. Still needs a few bits on it because there's a couple of clips that hold one of the clips that holds the radiator in is missing. So I've got to
Bloody
go up the scrapyard to get one of them.
Up the scrapyard. So what's holding the
Yeah.
rad in then?
But on the top of it is a clip on either side and a bracket that's on the side of the engine bay.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's a little plastic clip that goes over a plastic bit on the side. It just slots over that and holds it in place. But the bracket
Ah.
the clip connects to is missing.
Oh,
So I've got to go up there and take the radiator out basically just to get the clip and the bracket.
and they'll have cars like that up there in that scrapyard?
Yeah, there's a few up there.
Bloody hell.
I'll just use cable ties.
Yeah.
Cable ties and sellotape, eh?
That's it. Bit of
Well,
gorilla
that's
tape,
right.
job done.
Half the car underneath held on with bloody cable ties, Jimbo.
Gorilla-
Nice one, Michelle.
That gorilla tape's good.
So that says something, you know. If everything's still connected with cable ties, it fucking worked. It didn't come off, did it?
Is that?
Now the side that had it's got the missing clip and brackets, the side that was broken.
There he is.
The whole side of the radiator
Turn
was
your
coming
phone,
off.
Keith.
The whole side of the radiator was
I
coming
can't
away
tell
from the
my
actual
phone.
radiator grill.
My signal goes. I don't know, mate.
What happens?
Where the clip and the bracket.
I
No,
heard
is
you.
I'm on
coming-
about him.
Ah,
Oh, Keith.
Yeah, I heard you go. Oh, auto jumble.
Oh, well,
Now,
he's cutting out. I don't know where he is.
He's at Bewley, miles away.
No, he's
Out
cutting
in-
out. I
he's
thought
out
he
in the
was in
New
the old
Forest.
exercise yard, you know?
Gets-
The old exercise yard there, and he's having problems with the connection.
oh, tell him that don't sound good. We've got storms, tornadoes.
Oh, yeah. Well, keep yourself safe, Tim.
Can't hear you, Keith. You're breaking up.
Your connection's terrible, Keith.
Did you get those emails? Did you get those emails?
What did he say?
Did you get those emails, Tim?
Oh, yeah, I've only had the one email. I sent him another email back to reply, but I've only had the one from the bloke. Pardon me.
60 lovely people.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can hear me, Keith, he sent me 3 nice ones. When I showed the fit of that, it was massive. One of them was like a real long wheelbase one. And to get that in and out of people's drives over here would have been bloody nightmare.
Oh, Keith's in the chat. Signal is poo.
Yeah, it's not good, mate. You were freezing up. Oh,
It's too
it
good.
is, eh? Oh dear. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Mm.
Hopefully there's no wind.
You out on the boat tomorrow, are you, Tim?
Yeah, going to give it a go as long as there's no wind. But like today, it blew up. It weren't too nice, to be honest.
Hi, Paul.
It's been
Even
a
Paul.
cracking day here, mate.
Yeah.
It's been lovely here all day.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
been nice here, but a bit windy.
Yeah.
Windy.
I was watching Shane's live this
Fill
morning
your,
with
fill your
his 2
boat
sons.
fuel tanks up with fuel and go over off the back of the Isle of Wight. There's loads of turbot over there coming out.
Fuck a while
Well-
away. Yeah.
How long would that take me to get there at
A long time.
18 to 20 knots? How long would that take me? I think if I left now, I might just get there tomorrow night.
Brandon's selling his boat with the more.
Yeah, I see how he's selling his Warrior with the mooring.
Yeah, that's why. Where is it, Brendan? So I can go and have a look at it.
That's a cracking boat. Them Warriors, what is it, a 175?
165.
165.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a slightly smaller one, isn't it?
Yeah, still cracking boats.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very similar to Dano's, I think. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
Dano's
gonna
is
say-
16 foot. Yeah,
Pretty much the same as Dano's, they are.
yeah, yeah.
Cool, if I had the money, much I'd buy that one on Marketplace for £3,000.
Middle-aged woman went. No, I can't read it on. The middle-aged woman went to the gynecologist and said she had a problem. Went for a pee, and pennies came out. Second time, 5p's, then 50p's. And the last was pound coins, I think.
Security
Said
guard, I
Lord.
know Jimbo at Calshot. He's got a Warrior
We
165.
messaged you.
Who
Big little
did?
boat.
We messaged you the other week about it.
Who?
Brenda messaged you.
Oh, I've got no message from you, mate. What did you send the message on? No, I've got any messages. You WhatsApp or? I'll have to have a look later then. I didn't. Normally it comes up on the screen.
Messenger.
A message. I'll have a look after then, Brendan. Messenger. Right, I'll have a look after. Whether I've missed it, I don't know, but I'll have a look. Oh, hell. I'll tell you what, I could drink another one of them.
It's nice, eh?
Mm. Oh. Trouble is,
He's going to phone you tomorrow.
oh, yeah. Not too early, Brendan, please. Sundays is my lay-in moment. But then I can't lay in too. I think I've got to go out early before the gate drops. And then I won't be able to get back in again till, I think, 7 o'clock-ish in the night. But I'm going to see what it's like first. I don't fancy being out there all day and it blows up.
5 a.m. Joking.
You can message me at 5 o'clock in the morning, but my phone's always alongside the bed on silent, so I wouldn't hear nothing. 5 o'clock in the morning. That's when he goes fishing. Oh, pardon me. Let me just try this again. So that invite, copy the link, copy. Whoops, it's not doing it again. Not copy. Get rid of that. Then put it there. Paste. See, oh, I've got to turn the phone up. Sorry. Bloody phone. Right, so go there and say host. Host. Right, that should put the link in the chat. Now look how big it goes. See, that's wrong, eh? Make that a bit smaller. Oh, bugger. No,
Leave it.
yeah. I'll have to take it in the shop. Sort my phone out, otherwise I'll throw it straight through your shop window. Hopefully the link's gone in there, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in there.
Ah, it's a bloody thing. Ah, yeah, it's just come up on the TV. The telly's a little bit behind. Where's Dano tonight? Where is the man?
He's not in the chat.
No. Miserable little swine. I got that van. When I got the van back off him just for a few days. When I went out to it, bless his heart, he's cleaned it, he washed it all out with disinfectant. He said, oh, to get rid of the bad smell. All right, try that again, Keith. All right, hopefully that's working this time. Now, where are you?
Hello, I'm in bed.
What do you mean
What, in the back
at
of the van?
home?
I got the back of a van, mate. I got a Luton van, my bedroom.
Oh,
Double
bloody hell.
double mattress on the floor.
You haven't.
Happy days, yeah, mate. Double mattress, quilts. Happy days. Oh, mate, you are as feral as they come. Roughing it, mate.
Yeah. Why are you sleeping in the van?
He's
at
at a show.
Beauty Festival.
Ah, right, okay.
I've been on the beer since 12 o'clock.
Jesus.
Oh, I don't know. What are we going to do with you,
I might
Keith?
even have to do some paperwork in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get out that van fairly easy if there was a fire in there.
Yeah. Kick the shit out of the back, shut the door.
Jim, we know what to do
Won't
now.
be no
Just
fire-
get over there and padlock the doors all shut.
Yeah, that's it. See what Mark
Love
Cousins has
ourselves.
put in there. Someone will pinch the van tonight with him in it. He'll end up in Scotland tomorrow.
I end up in Guernsey.
Oh, great.
No, they won't
Nick.
pinch you. There's too many security around for them to nick this van.
Were you at the NEC Centre?
No. It's a auto jumble.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
I went to
it's
one of
freezing
them.
again.
Bisley. Did you say Bisley?
I've been
You've
to
been
Bisley. I've been to Bisley, but I went to an auto jumble with there's motorbikes and stuff like that. I'm trying to think where that was. That was
Yeah, motorbikes, old cars, old push bikes, all sorts.
Nice.
I don't know. So you won't be sleeping. You'll be sleeping on a push bike tomorrow. Then you'll have the van full of them.
Yeah, there's a push bike next to me.
Unbelievable. Eh?
Bit of signals doing nothing.
I was pissed at me again. I shouted, "Come here and look at the clock." She came in and found me naked. Hold on, she said. Not o'clock. I said it will be if you put your hands. Oh, look at that, Ian.
You're so rude.
Oh hell!
Let me just put a lamp on. Hang on.
Nothing, Roger. If you're in here, he should have got a new notification. Just sent me a message. Should have had a new notification. Can't message him now while I'm on here. Hit the bell.
Yeah, when I go in
the new
Monday,
iPhone 6. Eh?
when I go in Monday, I'll get him to fucking send some more emails over, pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not the big long wheelbase ones. They're no good for us over here in these small lanes and reversing in customers'
No,
drives.
the one he was supposed to have been sending you was a mid wheelbase.
What's mine?
Yours is a short wheelbase.
Ah,
There's
so
not-
any
there's not-
short
there's not-
wheelbase high tops.
There's not much difference between the mid wheelbase and the short wheelbase.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know.
But if you want a short wheelbase, I'll make sure that he gets some pictures of short wheelbase ones.
Yeah, any short wheelbase high top is what the fitter said. A
Right.
short wheelbase high top.
Right.
I got the big Citroen. I wouldn't call it but bloody great big Citroen box van, and that thing is bloody huge. It cost
that's-
me a bloody fortune on wing mirrors and bloody indicator lenses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm in. I'm in the Luton van now.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's-
It's too
it's
big, really.
too big really for over here.
That's all right. Send it over. Part exit.
Yeah. That ain't a bad idea.
No,
That ain't a bad idea, is it, Tim?
Yeah.
no, it isn't.
How does that work then?
What?
He'll take
Do I
your van
send that
and you pay the
over?
difference. He'll take your van and you pay the difference on whatever they decide they want to give you for yours.
Yeah, like over here, if we buy anything in from the UK, we've got to pay importation taxes on it. But if I take it out of Guernsey, what happens with that? Nothing?
I don't know.
No.
I'd have to ask a question.
Mm.
Mm.
I'd have to ask them, see what they say.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, this thing's huge. You drop the tail lift, you know what I mean? Drop that,
Yeah.
then open the two big doors.
Yeah,
You
that's
could
what
turn
you
it
showed
into a
us
nice
down the
little
yard.
flat, you know?
eh?
That one you showed us down your yard, Tim, the big one.
Yeah, that big thing.
Yeah, so that's a Luton with barn doors.
That's
And a
it.
tail lift.
That's it.
Yeah, it's the one I'm in. I'm in a Luton with a drop floor with a roller shutter door.
Padlocked from the outside.
And now they
Yeah.
can't because I've duct taped the things up so they can't put padlocks on them.
Surely anybody could cut a bit of duct tape and off, Keith.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do that. Don't be silly.
Or you could have locked a padlock through the bit that the other bit goes through.
That's what I have done on one of them. I've put a padlock on, so that they won't lock me in. They won't be able to.
Yeah.
If they do, I've got a nice big crowbar here. I'll just jimmy the door open.
Get your welder out. We'll go over there tonight and weld it up.
See you. You do that, and I'll cut your car in half.
Mhm.
Right, you wouldn't even be able to get in.
There's only one Keith there, thank God.
Oh,
Who's running the security?
the Welsh lot.
Oh, I can make a phone call.
JPM, I think it is, or JLM.
JLM. Yeah.
Is Gav there? It's what?
I can get in there.
You will not get in here, trust me.
I could.
They asked literally.
I've only got
Right.
to make a phone call to my
Hey.
mate. He knows all the security people.
Yeah, well, me and the security are like that, mate. Literally, we are like that.
Oh,
I can get away with
Hi,
Blue Moon in this
Tasha.
show.
Evening, Tasha. Well, hang on, I have to plug it in.
Yeah.
You're warm, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Having a hot flush.
I can't get to it after I put my police hat on.
All right, try that. Turn the switch on. Is it working?
You got a light in that, Luton, Keith?
No.
All right, that'll
Why,
keep
it's
you cool.
getting dark for you.
Yeah. Can hardly see you.
Well, I will do, because it's getting dark outside. You can hear me, that's all that matters. I am the goat. What do you mean,
As long as you're
unfortunately?
not laying there having a 5-knuckle shuffle, I don't mind, you know?
No, that's Jim Bob. He does things like that.
Five Fat Sisters.
Mate, I'm very disappointed with the show this year, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, they sacked all the security guards
Why?
because they're arseholes.
I need that super glue, Marine, look, for that.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Yeah, look, if I just super glue that.
Well, Tasha, I hope you're well.
Yeah, ticking along, ticking along.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim Bob, you found me a focus yet?
Have I found you a focus yet? No.
Oh, I want to focus.
Focus on what?
No, Ford Focus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Glad to hear it, Tasha.
very happy. That's what I like to hear.
Mark Cousins, imagine the crowd outside the van listening to Keith chatting tonight.
Yeah.
Ah,
I wanted
that's
the
awesome.
tissue out that box.
It's not open.
Oh, that's what I mean.
They're
It's,
not
I
they
thought
could
it-
come and join in.
That's better. Right. God, trying to get these things out.
Oh, you've got big hands, that's
I
why.
can't help that. I was born with them.
I don't think so. It's either that or you'd have the women queuing up at the van banging on it.
Who?
Hey, they won't be banging on it. They'll be banging. They won't be banging on it. They'll be banging inside of it.
Don't know where JC is, Tim. Where's JC? Probably asleep, maybe.
Hi, Ben.
Evening, Ben.
Hello, my lovely Disimples.
Disciples.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
my eyes ain't very good.
Evening, Ben. Evening, Padre.
Yeah, hang on. That's what I should have done. I really put put that like that. I'm only cleaning my vapes out. I should have done that. Good evening, Ben. Hope you're well, my child. Yeah, I can't. If I do the link again, it should be in the chat if anybody else wants to come in.
Can
I fell
you see the
asleep for
dog,
2 hours
Tim?
and the morning sun.
Is that just these little knots sticking up onto the from the pillow?
Yeah, he's a right twat. Look at him.
Oh, look.
Hang on. He's just got under. He's just got under a pillow. Hang on.
Oh, look. That's so cute.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
What a knob, eh?
Bless him.
And he'll
Well,
stay there all night.
Look at this, ready? Look.
Oh,
Oh, bless.
Bit dark.
there's
Yeah.
something wrong with him, eh?
Mental.
Oh, he'll soon be under my pillow.
No, he won't. He'll be licking me.
Yeah.
Get rid of this
You
shaggy,
don't want to
Tim.
know me. He'll be going for me. He'll be
Yeah.
biting me.
Yeah, he'll be nipping you.
Getting rid of the shag, yeah.
Yeah. As long as his lipstick don't start coming out, otherwise.
Red rocket, red rocket, red rocket.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
You've been fishing, Lee, at all? Lee's to get all that fluff. See, it goes from in my pocket and it goes down there. Look. And every so often, when I take a puff on the vape, I get a mouthful of fluff.
My Lord, Ben.
You're not meant to keep. You're not meant to keep fluff in your pocket.
No, it just comes from the inside your pocket anyway, eh? So it's on my jacket. Because I put my vapes in my jacket pocket, it gets bits of black fluff in there, you know?
Black stuff.
Black fluff.
That's
'cause
even
it's a black
worse.
jacket.
Oh.
That's better. Oh, dear. Hasn't this week flown by, eh? Bloody hell.
Had a busy week, mush.
Yeah.
Few late evenings.
And we all.
Getting home from work. Stupid o'clock.
They've had you out doing all sorts of deliveries then, Jimbo, yeah?
Yeah, stitched me up on fucking Friday. I was meant to have 2 jobs that were nice and local. I done one job, one of the local jobs. And then, he sent me a message. Unfortunately, you've got to go to Portsmouth, which is like nearly 40 miles away from where I was.
Oh.
And then I got on site and ended up having to wait there an hour and a half before the boys that were laying the concrete even turned up. All in total, I was there 2 hours, 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
Got back to the yard. Got back to the yard at 5 o'clock. Left about 5:30. Got in at about 6:15.
Bloody hell.
Welcome back, Jamie.
I'm back.
With Diane and Mishan, everyone. Gone.
No idea.
I'm going to have to start calling you Shadow Puppet, Keith.
Yeah.
My little shadow puppet.
No. You can just, that's it.
Shadow Haddo.
Just touch. No, see, you're too thingy there. Go back to what you just had that, and I'll show you. Number 1 bomb.
Do you like musical instruments, Dinah? Number 1 bum.
My grandson upstairs does. Yeah, my grandson upstairs, he plays the ukulele, he plays the saxophone now. Yeah, he's There it is. Yeah. Who's put that?
Evening, Jesus.
Evening, my lord.
Block 'em, eh?
Do what?
You can block-
What?
Hi, Ben.
Evening, Ben.
You all right? Oh,
You're not
there's a
bad.
cat.
You can see me now.
See you.
Well, you've been outside and rob a bloody street lamp.
Bam!
He got his little torch.
Well, I
What,
will
you
say
gonna
retitle thing.
cat? Yeah?
God, turn that light off. You just scared away 30 people in the chat.
Hang on, I can probably do it from here. Oh, sorry, I'll drop you. Hang on. So if I do that,
What's that mean?
Doctor,
just do that. Ban user and delete. There you go. So I've banned that one. Gone.
No, you can't ban me.
Now I've just banned somebody else.
Oh,
I didn't realise you could do all of that.
Hi, Bernie.
Evening, Bernie, little Ted. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're going fishing tomorrow, apparently. He's asked if you're going, anyone going fishing tomorrow.
Hopefully, if there's no wind, I'll be going out. Be going out for the day, but as long as there's no wind, because once I get out and the gate shots, I ain't getting back in.
just make sure Jim Bob don't fart.
be quiet now. Everyone knows that you're here.
Stop.
Every time he comes up, she tells him off.
Yeah, she does. She's like, what are you doing? You're not paying me attention. This is not right.
Yeah.
I think that's cute, though. It's very vocal.
Yeah.
Oh, she is. She does think she. Oh.
Well, Mark's taking Michelle to Chesil tomorrow. Look, fair play to you, mate.
Nice, Mark.
Yeah, it's lovely there.
Never been.
Chesil Beach.
No.
Yeah, Shane took us there.
Well, Michelle's going to sunbathe and Mark's fishing. That's it, Michelle. I haven't been to Chesil Beach either.
No.
Which Chesil you going to, Mark?
We went to Is it West Bexington, something like that?
Yeah,
West
Bexington.
Yeah, that's where we went. Hell of a beach, that. As far as you could see, there was blokes fishing there, you know.
Where?
Didn't see anything come out the water.
No.
When did you go there?
It's got to be a year or so ago we went there.
I was going to say they're catching cod down there at the minute.
Oh dear.
Michelle said we go to the quiet bit, not where everyone else goes.
I wouldn't have a clue where that is.
No.
They'll probably go to Dragon's Tooth then.
This
Like
time
you herring.
quiet spots on Chesil.
Well, I'll row across the beach and I'll have the whole beach to myself. Yeah, best spot.
Hey, Jim Bob and Gaza,
Well-
did you see that on Facebook? I can't remember where it was on one of the fishing pages. There was a load of illegal immigrants on bloody boats coming on to Calshot Beach.
No.
Oh, God.
Is it?
What was that on, Keith?
My mate posted it. Have you got Gordon Barker as a friend?
No.
I can find it and share it with you. Literally at night, there was loads of them coming in on dinghies, running up the fucking beach.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, good job I wasn't there. I would have started throwing weights at their heads.
So where do they go then when they run up the beach?
It's
They're
gone,
gonna go
mate.
somewhere
Anywhere.
to sleep, eh?
You can do it on the drive.
I'm doing one stop, so I can actually see it.
Adam.
Please.
Oh, that's lovely. Pardon me.
Cool.
I'm surprised we haven't had none of them here.
Hmm.
You did, but they threw us back out.
Yeah.
It's too
It's
expensive.
not
You,
like a
you,
baby.
you imagine arriving on the beach in the dark, running up the beach, not knowing where the hell you are. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to do it.
'Cause where do they go?
That's what I just said. Where the hell will they go?
Hi, Lou.
Into the local refugee camp.
Yeah.
And then your government feeds them, I suppose.
Yeah, the bastard.
It's a mockery, really. Yeah?
Yeah.
We go off Ireland, we got to have our passports. We go to France, your passports. Even Luke.
Lee said it's supposed to be low wind tomorrow, 8 p.m. northeast.
8 p.m. Well, I was going to go out early morning.
8 mile an hour wind northeast.
Yeah, I'll see. Over that, I'll go for a play on the new toy.
New toy? What new toy?
I've got a new
don't.
toy.
Don't, Keith.
What is that?
It's in our lounge.
What is it?
100 gram.
Oh,
Another
nice.
What
Oh, another grog. They're mint little things.
did Paul put there?
He's out tomorrow morning. I'll be out on the street soon, Keith, with the bikes coming in my lounge.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, kick him out.
No. Get a single bed in our bedroom, kick you out, and I can have bikes all round the bed.
Why don't you just store them in the...
No, hell no. I've got to keep them warm and covered up, I've got to have a quilt around them and that.
Put electric heater in there.
Hey,
Electric heater.
I don't need to. I've got them by the rad on the other end of the room.
You're a nightmare.
When I had my bandit lived in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh,
No, you're not putting one in the bloody kitchen.
I could fill the dining room up.
Bandit 6.
Yeah, I could put 1, 2 in the dining room.
No. Don't be so stupid.
Why?
Get some hooks and hook them from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
hang
am I
on,
going to put my
then.
Christmas tree up this year?
Oh yeah, that'll
Just
bugger
decorate
that
the
up
box
this
with
year.
fairy lights.
I'm going to have a 1 foot Christmas tree this year.
No, just put a bike on its back wheel like that and decorate that as a tree.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll have
There you
to.
are. You can decorate the bikes. There you are.
Tim's going to
I'll
be
make
living
you
on the
some more
back porch in the doghouse.
Let's go for a little ride around the island, Tim, on your bikes, if that's all right, next time I come over.
Yeah, well, you got a license?
I can ride anything, mate.
Yeah, well, you can take the big Harley out then.
There's plenty of bikes to choose from.
Right, okay, cool.
I'll take the 125.
Yeah.
I'd love that, a little cruise around the island with you.
Yeah.
How many you got now?
Not enough. You can never have enough.
Exactly.
Never have enough.
So you
Just
never
can't
have
get
enough.
All I've done is spent the equal amount on that than what you've spent on Temu.
Not quite.
Oh, well, so I've got to buy another one then. See?
No, I haven't spent that much.
Ah.
What? So I can spend that amount, yeah?
No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
thanks.
no. I've just evened it up a bit.
I don't think so. I'm nowhere near that much.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Now, I'm going to try. I won't say it'll be tomorrow, but I'm going to try and get Dylan out on the back of it.
He likes it.
Yeah, he likes it. He says it's cool. As long as we both fit on it, all right.
They're a lush little bite of Grom.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. I'll show you, Ben. Hold on. Unplug that. Hold on. Bear with us. Oh, I've got the monkey bite covered up, so there's my new little toy there. Look. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I wish I had
That is
lost
a
my
beast, Tim.
yeah. Hopefully, he can use Marina's crash helmet and I'll take Dylan out for a spin on the back.
I'm so gutted I lost my bike license.
You can redo it though, Benny.
It's so fucking much to redo it now, Tim. And
Yeah.
you've
Is it?
got to go through to fucking do it to get the full fucking license now is a fucking piss take.
Bloody hell.
Ian, be quiet.
What's he put?
If it's just me getting about, I had so much fun on my little 125 Supermoto. If I do get another bike again, I'm just going to do my CBT every 2 years. I ain't going to take a fucking passenger. It's just to get me about.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We get funny looks when he comes out the bloody front door because we're on a main road out the front door on a motorbike and people are looking and they're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't care.
You saw
I
Ian
used to do it. As I say, my bandit used to live in the kitchen, but that used to have to come all the way through the house. I had one of those, you know, 70s. You know when you went in people's houses and in the on the hallway they had them plastic runners that went along the carpet
Yeah.
to protect the carpet. I had all of those going all the way through, leading through to the kitchen, so that I never got any shit on the carpet. And every time I came through, the bike was just wheeled straight into the fucking kitchen, and then it was wheeled straight back out.
Yeah, it's a
And
bugger getting them out of it. Yeah.
It dropped
Hi,
my
Willie.
insurance £200 a year by saying that I kept my bike in the house.
What did Luke put? If you don't do your full test within 2 years, you lose your license for a year. Yeah, that's what happens here then.
You can in the UK you can you do your CBT. It's valid for 2 years. As soon as it's dropped out, you can redo it again straight away. I've done it loads of times. I used to test people.
Yeah, they changed the rules, didn't they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But if I want to, on my full car license, I can just get a trike.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
can
could
get one.
ride up to a 125 on your car license like we can here.
It's up to a 50.
I think I was
Up
up
to
to
a
a
50.
125.
Up to a 50 without a CBT, and if you do a CBT, you can go up to a 125.
Yeah.
I can't even do that. Though. I've got to do a CBT.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's one of the other reasons why I'm thinking I'm just going to go for a trike, because I can just drive that on my normal car license.
Yeah. Or a quad.
Yeah. Can't in Europe though. If I want to go to Europe, you've got to have a full bike license to drive a trike in Europe, but not in the UK. It did change in the UK, but then it went back because we used to be able, and they couldn't take it off us, so they gave us it back. So,
Even a skate.
Oh, yeah, Luke's put you can have a 50cc at 14 years old here.
Yeah.
Hi, Skeet. 125 at 16.
Oh, you'll be 16 for a 125.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, AD.
It's quite comical. When I
But
wrote
over
it
here,
out.
it also depends. Over here, it also depends on how long you've had your license for, because they can do it on grandparents' rights.
Yeah,
Oh.
and what age you are as well. Because if you're a certain age, you can do the direct access. If you're under certain ages, you can
Yeah.
only write you can 600 restricted, or you can only drive a 125. It's like it's none of this. Where it used to be when I first,
Yeah.
you used to be able to pass on a 125, and once you'd ridden your 125 for 2 years, it automatically went up to any size.
Yeah.
But that changed years ago, and it was, now it's like I did my direct access, so I did all my lessons and my test on a 600 Supermoto, so that then I could just ride anything. But got 2 speeding fines in my first 2 years, so my license was revoked.
No, you can't afford to lose your license over here. Well, I can't anyway.
It was stupid. It was like I was talking to the first one 45 mile an hour and a 40, and the other one was 56 and a 50, overtaking people. And this was before they had the driver awareness courses, so I just had to fucking take it. So I could reapply for my provisional. My provisional came back with 6 points on it.
That's hell. I got
got no
banned in
points on
France
my
for
license.
driving for speeding it.
No
Got
points,
no points.
totally clean.
Got a full clean license now.
I gotta do
They
one of
kept
those.
my bloody license in
I gotta do
France.
one
They
of
took it
those
off me.
courses.
I had no bloody driving license in France. They took my Guernsey license off me and kept it.
They're fucking wankers, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's my fault, eh? You know, like a dog with a bone. I wanted to max out my BMW. So when we got on the when we got on the pay toll, my mate leant out the passenger window, took the ticket out, and as soon as that barrier went up, that was it. Off I went, eh? And he started to get a bit panicky in the car. He said, "You're doing 130." I said, "Yeah, no worries." Bloody hell, he said, "You're doing 140." I said, "Yeah, that's fine. They're supposed to do 155." He said, "Bloody hell," he said, "You're doing 150 mile an hour in it." He said, and then he said, "Your both needles are bent round." And I was concentrating on the road. I said, "Just take a photograph of the speedo." So they do what they say on the tin, eh? Then the next minute, it was like a Christmas tree behind me. You know, I couldn't drive the car. I'm surprised, really surprised they didn't take it away, you know? They do that now over there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're strict. They're everywhere over there. Eh?
Oh, you've got to be so careful over there. That's it. Hell.
Hiding.
They hide up on top of the bridges on the motorway and like the roads that go down onto the motorway, they hide. You just got to be careful.
That's why
Whenever I drive on a road I've never been on, I always stick to the speed limits.
Yeah.
If I'm in an area that I don't know, not you, Iron Foot.
Oh, leg.
Yeah, foot to the floor.
Fucking Iron Foot. Go on.
Yeah.
There he goes. That's another speeding ticket.
My license is
because I use this phone over in the UK as a sat nav, and it actually comes up on this phone. You're approaching the speed camera, you know.
Mm.
It don't do it on the sat navs that I got from my motorbike.
Willie said they took it on Sierra
notified me.
for a burnout.
Hell.
I don't know how the hell I ain't got a speeding ticket yet.
If you comment on that here, you'll have one.
Yeah. It's ridiculous here. A couple of miles an hour over the speed limit, you'll get nabbed.
Yeah.
I do minimum of 10 mile an hour over all the time.
Yeah, but then the speed I'm on the truck or the motorbike could be 10 miles out anyway, yeah?
Yeah, mine's 5 miles out. Mine is 5 miles out.
Yeah.
You're
But
breaking up,
sometimes I'll
Keith.
do 15, 20 miles. That signal shit.
What would they do for me then if I'm over there ploughing down your motorway at 100 mile an hour? They'd obviously chase after me and pull me over. What would I get? An on-the-spot fine?
Yeah.
Better take your license off you.
Would they?
You'd
Yeah.
have to go to court. You'd get.
Anything over 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, but even though I'm over here on holiday.
Don't matter where
Yeah.
you are, it's all speeding.
You'd have to go. You'd have to go to court. You'd be banned straight away because you're doing 100 mile an hour.
Well, I'd complain about that in the courtroom. I'd show my driving licence and I'd say, hold on a minute. It says there on the bottom, tear a long dotted line.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Brilliant.
I keep telling that one, so I'll do a tear along the dotted lines.
Yeah. So they would take my licence off me over there then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they did in France.
Get a big
Instant
big
ban
fine
for
as well.
Hell.
And probably dangerous driving as well.
Blimey.
And if I was in the car,
So those sorts of speeds for you lot over there, then you get caught doing that. What, they put you in clink?
No, if we're caught doing over 100 mile an hour, it's an instant ban.
Yeah. License taken
Right.
off you for 12 months. But I think it's minimum 12 months, depending on what you've done. They can extend how long you're banned for, but then you have to do everything again, and then it's even more hard to get insurance if you've already been banned and trying to get insurance.
Yeah.
Last time they
Instant ban
banned me,
over
I just
100 mile
laughed
an
at the
hour.
judge.
Ski.
But
99.
I laughed
Something
and
simple.
walked out.
Whoa.
Sound like you're singing. Luke, badass ski.
What?
I'd rather take my time now. As you get older, you realise I'd rather be 5 minutes late in this world than 5 minutes earlier in the next one.
Mm.
So I just tootle along now.
Like when I'm going up to Newcastle, it's like I don't stick 270, but I never go over 80.
Hmm.
So it's like you're not likely, if you go past the copper doing that, they ain't likely going to pull you over unless you're being a fucking tit. And I'm insured, taxed, and MOT'd, so there ain't no reason on the motorways. They're only after people that are bombing it.
Yeah. Well, there was quite a few overtaken us, on the M27. There was, you'd be going down there. Next minute, it would drop to 50 mile an hour, and then all the cars. You get the odd one that would go faster than 50, but a lot of them were keeping to the speed limit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
it's all the new cameras and everything that you got, all the average speed cameras and that, and it's like you never know when they're on. They're not always on.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. It's the chance that you take. It was like
Yeah.
one of the speed cameras that I got one of my speeding fines on when I was on the bike. I know loads of people that have been flashed by that camera and got nothing because there wasn't any film in it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
When I get flashed, I get a ticket. So it's not worth it.
I never paid that ticket when I went away in the BM to your sister's house, and I left it outside all night.
Oh yeah.
And then the next morning I gets up, there's a bloody parking ticket on it. So I says to my brother-in-law, what's all this in aid of? He said, oh, that's the so-and-so council. You'd have to pay them. And I thought, well, I ain't paying them nothing. So I never brought the
Yeah.
car back over to the UK. No, they never sent me anything.
I just can't believe you got to pay to park outside your own house.
Yeah.
That's just horrendous.
It's money, money, money all the time, eh?
Mhm.
Crazy.
Mm. Well, that hotel we stayed in, you got a car in the car park? I said, yeah, I have. Oh, well, that's a £5 a night.
Yeah.
And I thought they were taking the piss.
Yeah, that was that hotel was supposed to have been 5-star. And
Yeah.
it was awful.
That's it, yeah.
It was horrible. We never stayed there.
5-star hotel it's supposed to have been, and it
That wasn't
hasn't.
fair, mate.
No, that wasn't. That was somewhere else. I can't remember.
Far from Miley.
No, it was. Anyway, it was a 5-star hotel. It had indoor swimming pools, everything. I thought I'll have that. We go for a dip.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, but I checked. We checks in, and the bloke says, "You got a car out in the car park?" I said, "Yeah, I have." Oh, he said, "I'm sorry, but that's £5 a night extra."
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
come
cheap.
on.
Tim,
And
some of them crazy what they charge for parking in some of the hotels. It's crazy.
our room was filthy.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting. The room.
And I said to Dylan, right, let's go swimming. Went down to the swimming pool. Oh no, you can't just go swimming. You've got to book it. And I said, well, we'd like to go. Oh, you got to wait for certain people to get out and then you can go in. It was ridiculous. And when we did eventually get in, it was so packed. We had like one lane that we could go up and down, but it was just mental. So Dylan didn't like it, so we got out.
Mm.
But it made it sound so good, and it wasn't.
Yeah, oh yeah. The hotel room was a shithole. There was beer bottles left in the bloody drawers and all
It
sorts,
was
you know.
horrible. They never cleaned it. That's for
Nah,
sure.
nah. They must have had a party the night before and just left everything as it was.
Mm.
Where's Dano tonight then?
No,
No, no idea. No. Where are you, Dano? You in the chat?
£14 in Outer London, Tim.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't mind, you know, I don't begrudge paying for a car park, but so long as it's bloody secure, you know?
Yeah.
And not a fucking rip-off.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I can remember when we went to Amsterdam, you know, I took everybody there because I was, you know, on the old sat nav. So I gets outside the hotel and I thought, right, in the bag and the back of the bike, I got one of these bloody great big motorbike chains. So I put the front wheel against a tree, chained it all up and went into the hotel. So the bloke says, you got transport outside? I said, yeah, motorbikes. We all on motorbikes. He said, oh, you can't leave them out there. They'd be pinched. I said, no, they won't. I said, I've got one of these big heavy-duty motorcycle pad things. He said, within a few seconds, they'll have that thing up on the back of our IAB and that bike will be gone, see?
Mm.
But he says, but what he said to us was, if you want to take your bikes down to the docks, he said, a mate of mine has got a lock up there. So
Yeah.
he got his mate in this old big Renault van we had to follow him down. And I thought, I'm not leaving. I said to you, I'm not leaving my bike there. And in the Renault van, it was like a little minibus. So when we pulled in, there was this bloke living in a bloody caravan. Just as you go in the door, and I thought to myself, hey, you know, don't get me wrong, there was lovely cars and stuff parked around, and I thought, I'm not leaving my bike here. It'll be gone when we come back in 5 days. And I thought to myself, so I said to the bloke that was in the caravan, he looked like a bloody jippo, you know. And I said to him, I said, I'll tell you what I'll do with you, mate. I said, if that's still there, when I come back in 5 days, I'll give you 100 quid, you know. It weren't only still there, he cleaned the bloody thing for me. He did. He cleaned it, got all the flies off it, and
The one thing I learned from living and working in Holland is trust the Dutchies.
yeah,
If they offer you help, They're doing it because they want to help.
Yeah.
You would know, eh, Ben?
Leave it.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't because it's on the tattoo.
Exactly. Leave it.
But I'm my skin's flaking there. Look, when I've got sunburn.
Look at that.
I can't help that.
Just leave it alone.
Oh, yes, mother.
Picking.
Yes, mother.
Oh, shit.
Good old Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup today.
Well, I hope Newcastle do good tomorrow.
I don't.
I just do
Yeah.
think it's been an absolutely fucking blinding season for Newcastle. They have done absolutely brilliant. And
Well-
I'm just made up to have got that far up the table as quick as they have is unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's Keith saying?
Do as you're told, Tim, he says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do as you're told.
Yeah, you tell him, Keith. Stop picking.
Shut up, you. I'm not picking. It's aggravating.
You're going to wreck your tattoo doing that.
I can't help that. Well,
Hi,
Oh,
Mark.
everyone,
Evening,
I'm going
Mark.
to slap him in a minute.
I'm the world's worst picker.
Read 'em up.
even the mark. Oh, did I have one on there on that elbow?
He's going to get a clout in a minute.
Oh, behave yourself, you. What's the matter with you? You're going to put me over your knee.
I might
Yeah,
go
I
and
will.
try my new minute.
Try what?
My new
Evening, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin.
Gavin.
Hope you're well. I'll try it again. So, guest. Try it. Guest. Invite guest. Touch. Copy. Get rid of that. More. See, it's not there.
Oh,
See?
no, Tim.
Eh?
Technical stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's gone now. See, it's buggered, so I can't touch that. Right, go down the bottom. No, see how the screen's going? So do that.
Gavin, if you want to come up, scroll up the chat. The link's up there because by the time Tim does it, he'll end the live.
Hang on. Paste.
It should be top, Gavin.
Done. Right, hold on. I've just got to turn the phone up so I can slide the screen across. Hold on. No, it's gone now. Oh, and what's happened now? Right, hold on. Hold on. Right, slide that along. Press that. Because right next to it says end. So I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Right, see what happens now. Turn the phone
It's on.
back. Yeah, but
on.
it's come back. But where's the chat gone?
All right.
I'm gonna smash this thing. Oh, all right. There he is. There's Gavin. All right, hopefully that's worked. Yes, it's worked. Yeah.
I'm all good. Yourselves?
Yeah, very well.
Good.
Bless you.
Yeah, got less hair. Look.
Yeah.
Where's it all gone, Gav? You been up?
Uh,
Just,
What happened? You had your ears lowered.
no,
Yep.
Mrs. got hold of the shearers, didn't she?
Oh, I got sheared the other day. You sheared me.
Yeah.
You remember the
I'm
first
all
time
good.
you did that for me? I got a grader, that you put the little plastic things on the end and just go over your knot a few times. So
Yeah.
I says to this one, can you just trim the sides and round my ears? So she says, you'll have to take the guard off. So I took the guard off and I gave her the machine. Next minute, I said, what the fucking hell have you done? She honestly took back to the wood.
There's a big chunk.
Big chunk out. And I'll tell you what, I look bloody stupid, So she had to do the rest of it.
Yeah, well,
Porky
so that,
Pig.
so
Let me see you, Porky Pig. I think you did this last time. You're not in the chat, so No face. I don't let you up.
Yeah.
Show us your face on camera and I'll let you up.
I used
Otherwise, I'll just ignore you.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Donna.
Hey, there he is. Sorry,
Even
but I'm told not to let people up that don't show their faces in the chat. So you're obviously in the chat. Just type in there.
It's not in the chat.
No, but they must be because they've just touched the link.
Yeah, it's just been a busy day and everything else going on, so just managed to get 5 minutes to get on you.
Are you okay though?
Yeah, all good, all good, all
Good.
good.
That's good.
That's good.
2 broken toes, that's all.
What do you like?
I know, tell me about it.
Put a bit more water with it, Gavin.
I've had 2 weeks of hell.
What did you do?
I fell down my stairs. 3 steps.
fucking Wally.
That's what he's telling everyone, but what really happened is one of the lambs stamped on his foot. Fighting back.
No,
Just at the Swansea bomb.
I was coming down the stairs and carrying the bag, and I went arse over tit, head first onto the floor, done my knees in,
Oh,
smacked my
God.
toes on the floor, didn't think anything of it. So I went to work, didn't have no pain at all, got home, took my shoes and socks off, my 2 toes were black and blue.
I bet
Yeah.
I bet the sound of that when you went down the stairs was like the ending of EastEnders, eh?
Yes, it was.
Could have been worse. You
Roger.
had his back door smashed in. Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
So I
Roger,
So
what do you like?
I went up to the hospital. I had when I rolled my ankle the week before, I had the same nurse. She said, "Oh, please don't tell me you've done your ankle again." I said, "No, that I've broken my toes." She said, "Oh, let's have a look." So I took my sock off. She said, "Yeah, they're definitely broken." Straight over to X-ray. So I went up to X-ray. He had a look. He said, "Yeah, they definitely broke." And then he scanned them. He said, "Yep, they definitely broke. I can't do nothing. Off you go."
Yeah, they can't over your toes.
It's the quickest. It's the quickest half hour I've been in and out of A&E.
Yeah,
I'd knock off a homemade splint if I was you, Gav.
No, in all fairness, there's no pain.
All right.
Oh, Dano, I'm watching the Eurovision Song Contest.
He's just looking. He's just curving at the women.
Yeah.
But are they women?
Yeah, he's given the Thai entry 10 out of 10.
Yeah. What did Roger put there? I fell down the stairs years ago and broke my leg.
The stairs are a bugger.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only 3 steps though, Roger. Wasn't that bad?
Funny what my mum told us about the time when I was 3-year-old and I rode my tricycle down the stairs.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hi,
She came
Katie.
down
Evening, Paul.
this tangled mess of me in this tricycle. I didn't break a foot.
Evening, Paul.
Oh, God.
You never did that when you were younger, though, eh? You know, we used to fall out of trees and all sorts. You know, you
Yeah.
just sort of brush yourself down and you might bleed from the arm or the head
Yeah.
for 5 minutes.
Just get on, eh?
Yeah, you just get on with it.
Or you get in the house, your mum would see it and they go, "Oh, just put a bit of blue paper on it, you'll be all right."
Yeah.
The old-fashioned school green paper, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were
Yeah,
good
so-
days.
No,
Yeah,
Katie.
Night, Keith. I'm off to
Good night,
bed.
Keith.
Sleep well.
You sleep well in the back of that box van.
Yeah, the old Luton.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
I'm off to bed.
They used to want me to kip in the marquee, and I'm like, I'm not kipping in the marquee. They only wanted me to kip in the marquee. Didn't want to pay for security. So I goes, I'll kip in the back of the van. And they goes, well, why do you want to kip in the back of the van? I goes, because it's watertight I'm off the ground. If it pisses it down, I ain't going to get wet.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, well, we're not going to pay you as much money. I goes, I don't care. You weren't going to be paying me for security anyway because I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
Jimbo, we ought to go out to Bewley now. Be easy to find him because you hear him snoring from miles away.
Yeah.
You'll have all the
old
alarms
Gary.
going off in the car park with these snoring, eh?
People banging on his
Yeah,
phone. Shut up.
Go let the tyres down.
Yeah.
I can't see you on the film. Hang on. There. Is that better? Turn it a bit. There. Oh, anyway.
Keith, piss off, Gaza. I thought you were going to sleep.
Go to sleep, Keith. Go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go and find him and bang on the doors in it halfway through the night.
Or just start rocking it really fast.
Oh my God.
It might be doing that anyway. You never know. Eh? Yeah. The only fan in
You
the
don't
car
know
park rocking.
You don't know if it's male or female though.
Yeah. Well, it's so dark in the back of that van, he wouldn't know.
No. Oh, Roger's
God.
got a concert going up the road from him.
It's like when they do the Vale Earth Fair here, we can hear it from here if the wind's blowing in the right
That's
direction.
loud, yeah.
That's bloody loud.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, stop it.
God.
Hell. Oh, hell. I don't want to aggravate anybody or piss anybody off on here, but I'm going to be removing some of the moderators on this channel and put some new ones in, you know, so I
Then.
don't want to go and aggravate anybody, but
It's your channel. You do what you like.
yeah, not you lot, you know,
No.
not the ones that are, but there's some that are moderators that we don't see in here much anymore, so.
Got to do what's right for yourself, dude. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh.
Luke said, go and join them, Roger. Yeah, Roger, go and have a dance.
Yeah, that's it. Get up there and throw a few shapes in the crowd, Roger.
Yeah, but Roger will pull his back out if he does that.
Yeah.
I can remember a few years ago, I won a disco dancing championship over here. I only got up to go for a leak.
Scuttling across the floor.
Where's your brother, Luke? I want to do this again, look. All the Guernsey ones. Give him a shout.
Would you have to ride a scooter to be a moderator?
Oh, hang on, Roger, you haven't seen it yet. Hang on, I've got to show you as well.
Oh, Gavin.
No, Gavin. New addition to the family.
Don't tell me Marina's got a scooter.
No. One better than that. Yeah, new addition to the family. Ready? I've been wanting one for a long time, so I thought, bugger it, go and get it. There, Roger.
Oh, nice.
You see it?
So how much money has Marina spent on Temu for you to get that?
Well, I from what I've worked out, I can buy another 2 or 3 more of those, and I might have caught her off.
No
Yeah,
way
that-
near it.
There had to be a reason.
I haven't
You
spent
work
that
hard,
much.
why not?
Credit where credit's due, Luke. That's what, you know, all the Guernsey ones that watch this, give that man a shout. Fair play to the bloke. He bent over backwards to help me out and some of the company vans and even my van. So
Still working now.
he's still working now, poor bugger.
Yes, Mark, I don't watch that rubbish.
What's that?
Eurovision.
No, I don't watch that. What's that? What? Sorry, Roger, I can't see. It hasn't come
You
up
said-
on the TV yet.
He's saying, is that your new effing mobility scooter?
No. I wanted one, a 100 gram, so thought, bugger it, I'm going to buy myself one. So that
He's
I've
gonna
got
buy-
room. If I was to move the monkey bike a little bit closer to that wall, move the grom a little bit closer to that wall, I can get a Dax in the middle.
No.
Ooh,
Yeah.
No.
Or if I get rid of the settee and the chairs and that in here, I can put a couple in here. That would be good to do a live on sitting on the bike. You blow that.
you have to get a BSA as well, Tim.
I've got
He's got
one.
Yeah, you got an Enfield.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful. But the best one is bathtub.
what about a matchless?
No, I haven't got a matchless.
Is it the bathtub?
Oh,
I've got- I'm trying to think. I've got
He got more bikes in the down here than he has in the garage.
a 1955 BSA B31, which is a 350. I've got a 1961 Royal Enfield Crusader Sport, and I've got a 19, I think it's a 62 Triumph 5TA, which is like the bathtub.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's lovely, that one, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful bike.
But I'm not going to be riding them anymore. Just stick to these little 125s. I've got a couple of Harleys. I've got a big touring scooter, and I can't see me going away anytime on the motorbike again. Hey, seriously. So
I
I'd rather.
love my little 5.
Mm,
You know, for getting about and having so much fun. I
Yeah.
had the Yami XT 125 Supermoto.
yeah,
That was so much fun, man. Even like,
Yeah.
I was going round roundabouts, still with my feet on the pegs, and my toes were grinding on the road. It was flipped so right, it just went round corners for fun. It was epic.
yeah,
You could do the speed limit on them, and that's all you need.
yeah.
I loved it. And it was like for years, I think it was the Aprilia RS 125 was rated the best handling bike.
I had a couple of them, Ben.
Yeah. The epic little 125s, man. Woof.
How many
'Cause
bikes do you have,
I
Tim?
know
Oh,
loads
hang
of the
on,
guys
5. Huh.
Gixxer 1000 and the big 1000 cc's. They all changed them and they dropped down to
Right.
like 600 supermotos because they were like
Yeah,
they could have more fun.
I had a Gixxer 600. I had a ZX6R. I've had an XT 600, a KDX 200, a few KX 125s, a Honda XL 185, Suzuki DR 125, RM 250.
Yeah, when I had the 600, I had the Bandit 98 R Edge. It was lush. That was great. You only had to look at the throttle in first, second, and third, and the front wheel wanted to fucking come up.
Yeah, I had a KTM 450 EXC.
Oh, my lad. Once 100 gram,
When-
I said, don't
when
be
I did
stupid.
my
You
direct
look like a.
access I did on a
Drum on the
6
pegs.
Supermoto. Single cylinder thumper. That was epic. That was a lovely bike to ride.
That was like my 600 XT. Single cylinder thumper.
I have more fun on them now, really, to be honest. Those little 125s.
Yeah.
Nobody knows
Well, the
it's
thing-
me when I ride round because I wear a different jacket and I've got a different crash helmet when I ride either one of them.
Yeah.
I wave at people and they sort of look and think, who the hell's that? But they've twigged because of the number I've got on the back of my monkey bike.
Yeah.
I used to have that on my Harley.
But it's like, as I said, the thing with the 125s is that all of them now, they'll all do the speed limit. And
Yeah.
the thing is, with them being so much lighter than the bigger bikes, they just go
Yeah.
around corners for fun.
Yeah.
I like the
You
look of the
know.
Dax.
Yeah, I'll buy the Dax next. I've just got to make a bit of room over there.
Excuse me.
Well, I'll just keep an eye on your Temu thing. Don't forget I get emails.
So can I spend up to the amount that you just paid for that bike?
No.
Oh,
You've already spent it.
Try, Marina.
I haven't. I've got
I'm back in a sec.
No,
I've got to go and lock the trailer up.
no.
I've got a few parcels on the way in the next few days.
Nice. I've still got a couple still to come. More bits.
Yeah, I got a few.
I regret selling my GP100 now, Luke. Brand spanking new it was. I had it all restored, brand spanking new. I wish I'd have never got rid of that now, but AO, the bloke that's got it, and he's chopped to bits. Hopefully see it out on the roads.
Mm.
That
I
was the
still see
first.
my bag out because I sold it to my mate.
Yeah.
There's so many accidents over here though. Lately there's been quite a few bike accidents.
You would just take it easy, yeah?
Yeah, but if people are being idiots on the bikes, they deserve to
know.
get what they get.
It's
One
exactly
went
people
past
being
our house earlier. Oh my god, I couldn't believe how fast it was going.
Yeah, that shot up the road by us.
It's like,
The bloody
my
house
mates used to-
shook.
My mates used to take the mick out of me for when I used to put all my kit on for when I went on my 125. And I'm like, look, I goes, if I come off in a pair of jeans and slide along the tarmac, within 3 seconds I'm going to be through the bone. I goes, I'd rather be hot and sticky and sweaty and know I'm protected and have a shower when I get home than have the chance of losing my skin.
Exactly.
That would have been mine, Paul Frampton. It would have looked brand new if you'd have saw it. That
Yeah.
would have been my GP, mate.
Yeah, you see people on motorbikes in shorts and flip flops. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. And we've seen that
yeah,
in
but-
France.
Oh yeah.
But they think they're all right because they've got a 400 quid helmet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that in France. We've been going down the motorway in the car in France. Next minute, past us, there's a bloke's shirt flapping in the wind with a pair of shorts on and flip flops. And, you know, you think if you come off,
Crazy.
Well,
I
I've
just got a
set-
room full of teaming.
I've got a set of jeans that were my motorbike jeans that were lined with Kevlar that had
Yeah.
all the pockets in them to put pads in. And I even had a hoodie for in the summer that had all the pockets for elbows, shoulders, and back so that I could go out comfortable and not wearing shitloads of stuff and still have my protection.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people would look at me and go, "Oh, look at him! He's just wearing bloody jeans and a hoodie." But I know
Yeah.
I've got all the protection.
Mm.
I wore levers on your bike.
Yeah,
You still got your leather trousers and that up in the
Yeah.
wardrobe.
Yeah.
Still
I'd
got
set
all
leather,
my jackets.
had my
Yeah,
leathers
anybody-
for the summer, those for the winter.
Mm. Yeah, I got my those good, what's the name, wet weather trousers.
Oh yeah, we have
I got
all the gear.
really expensive bloody boots, probably
Yeah.
worn twice.
Well, we used to go away to France a lot, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Proud of us, eh?
Yeah. You remember the first time you had that leather stuff on
The
and it
thing is,
pissed
the
with
reason why-
rain?
Yeah.
The reason why you pay a bit more for your bike clothing when you're buying your bike clothing is when you're on your bike for that long time, you want to be comfortable.
Exactly.
You don't want
Yeah.
to be wearing. It was like I never bought expensive stuff, but I had a bit of an advantage because I worked in a motorcycle clothing shop. So I got to check everything. It was like everything that came in, any new stuff that came in, I tried on
Yeah.
straight away
Yeah.
to see what it felt like. And then I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, I'll remember them pants and I'll get those.
Oh,
Some of
that's
the best.
bugger.
Some of the best waterproof trousers I've ever had have been by a Dutch manufacturer called Revit.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know
They're
what mine are upstairs.
Waterproof, lovely, lightweight, beautiful.
Sorry to hear that, Mark.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mark.
Yeah.
No, we haven't got thunderstorms, AD. Thank God. You know, if we did, I'd be under the pillow in my head.
Oh, nice and warm over here.
Yeah, it was warm
Yes.
this afternoon in the house, eh?
Yeah, still is.
It's still
I was
bloody
in
warm
work
in here.
and
There's no bloody heating on, so
I think I was in work and it's about 24 degrees over here.
Yeah,
Well, when-
I
Hello,
with the
Mr.
builder.
Paris.
moaning at me when I had all this all done in here. The builder said, no, you don't put thermoboard on internal walls. I thought to myself, hold on a minute. I said, I'm paying for it all. I want it done. But all joking aside, our big TV in here will warm this lounge up because all the walls,
Yeah.
I've had them all thermoboarded, proper thermoboard. And the builder said, no, you don't need that. You don't need that. I just put ordinary plasterboard on the wall. I said, thermoboard. But bloody hell, it gets hot in here.
I asked
Yeah.
for.
With Tim Ferriss.
Beast has got thunderstorms and that.
Where do you live, Beast? He has told us, eh?
Yeah.
You got anything like that round your way? Gaza?
No, all fine.
And you?
No.
Absolutely no wind at all where I am today. As I said, I'm probably going to go down the pier in a minute. Flat calm.
Oh, you lucky bugger. Lucky
Yeah, I've got my
bugger.
key so I can go and sit on the pier till 3-4 o'clock in the morning if I want.
Ipswich.
It's in Ipswich where the thunder and that is.
Yeah, we got no wind here at all.
Nothing.
We got a little bit of wind, but it's really hot. It's about 16 degrees at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know how warm it is here, but I'm bloody hot inside here. Bloody hell, isn't it warm in here?
Well, it's only 13. 13 feels like 7.
Oh, Dano's done a rec video, has he? Awesome.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry,
Good.
not
Well,
in chat, editing, rec video. I opened that van this morning, Dano, obviously for Nathan, and it had a hom in there.
Bit of fish guts don't hurt anybody in the morning.
Fabrice.
No, not that carpet foam. You just spray it.
Yeah, but he's washed it all out with a brush, scrubbed it all out with a brush, and used some disinfectant in there. But when I opened the door this morning, whew,
Smelled like a brothel.
oh no, it smelt worse than that. I had to, open the windows and that, and
Yeah, it'll take a day or two to blow through, won't it? So
I don't know about that. If he said that it doesn't smell now, well, when he picked me up in it, I couldn't smell nothing. Obviously, the carpets were all wet. He'd washed all the carpets in the back, but
Yeah.
this morning,
If it's wet, it's
yeah,
gonna smell.
it smells when it's wet anyway. Eh? I can imagine, Dano.
it smells just as bad as Dano's penis.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That I wouldn't know. Smelled like a tart's handbag from 29 pieces.
Yeah. It wasn't the politest smell, I can tell you that. I'm going to buy you a skip truck, Dano, so you can leave stuff in the back of the skip, or a pickup truck.
Yeah.
I should get him a pickup truck.
Oh, that's that done.
Tim, are you needing any more feathers? Because I've got to make some up for Smash.
Really?
Yeah, he lost 5 strings when he went out. Hung up on a
No,
wreck.
bloody hell, no. No, thank you, mate, but no, not at the moment. I've got quite a few in the boat. I've obviously given a few sets to the people that's around me. I've said, look, try them. And if you want any, go on the Facebook page, and I said, try those feathers. I said, they're brilliant.
Oh, it's been crazy. The last 2 weeks I've had 130 strings of feathers go out.
Bloody hell.
There you go.
Bloody hell.
Well done, mate.
I've got an order of 3 lots of my metal casting lures to go out as well.
Hell.
Just
I
been
saw
busy.
Smash earlier.
Yeah, we seen Smash earlier on.
I saw him in the shop with his little boy. I was playing peekaboo with him. He's cute. He was really tired, bless him.
No,
Yeah,
to
'cause
be
I'm just-
honest, we haven't been doing much fishing on the pipe,
I'm
so I haven't
doing
lost any on the Watson pipe over here. I haven't.
Yeah.
You want to invest in some scuba diving gear, Tim, and go and get all your tackle back.
Yeah.
Well, I tried the other day when did me and Dano go out? I tried the heavy lure that Ben made. I took the weight off and put that on a string of his feathers, and I just thought I'll let that just drift, you know, like I did with the turbot rods. And I caught not on the actual big lure, but I caught obviously again a gurnard on the bloody feathers. I'm determined to catch something on those, you know, a turbot on those rigs. Huh?
That you videoed.
Oh yeah, no, because in case Dano used it on his video,
Oh.
he might use the clip I sent him.
Ian.
He might and he might not. But we were out. It was the other day we went out, me and Emma, or the other night.
Yeah.
We went up to our St Martin's Point. We've been to Sark and then we came back across to St Martin's Point. And all of a sudden, Dano shouts out, "What the hell's that behind me?" And I was reeling up to go up for another drift. So as I'm going up, I thought, hell, I'll go a bit quick and see what this thing is in the water. So as I got fairly close to it, it dipped down. And all I saw was this bloody great big white belly. He said, "What was it?" I said, "I don't know." Next minute, it comes up. It was a seal. And it had a bloody great big turbot in its hands. And I'll tell you what, they're bloody clever, eh?
You videoed it.
I videoed it on my phone. And it's sort of the way he had the turbot and then with his teeth, he skinned it. He actually skinned it.
No
Bloody
way.
clever.
So now we know where the turbots are going.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. That's where they're all going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in their bellies.
Yeah, yeah. And I can't remember how deep it was there, but you know, to think that you're trying there with rods in the water and that thing just dips down, grabs one and swims up and eats a bloody thing, eh?
Never known
Ian.
so many seals and dolphins and all that around.
Yeah.
No
See what
new
Ian
bit
put
of
in there.
fishing gear required. Shotgun, shoot the seals.
No, you can't do that. You get in shit street. You did that here.
See what Ian put in there.
Ian.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm no taxidermist, but I've stuffed a few beavers. He's terrible. He really is. That's funny.
Oh,
Bad boy.
Ian. I'm going to remember that one.
I'm no taxidermist, but I've stuffed a few beavers.
Bloody hell, Ian. I don't know where you get them from.
Has anybody heard from Paul Merritt recently?
Oh, I
No.
don't know. Haven't seen him in here.
No one's
No, he hasn't been anywhere.
He's disappeared
Not a-
again.
Not heard from him at all.
Hope you're okay, Mr. Marrett.
Strange, eh?
Yes.
So I don't know what the bloke does for a living. Somebody said he was a lorry driver, eh?
He is.
He must be a long distance one then.
Hi, Joe.
Probably.
There's the man. There's the man. He's in the chat. Get on that. All the locals. I've held that up a couple of times tonight. That's what he needs to do. Oh, Joe, he needs to go out fishing. Definitely needs to go out fishing. I'll bet that poor bugger's still down there working. Take it easy, Joe. Get a couple of mechanics in there helping him. And
I'm not an experienced gynecologist, but I'll have a bloody good look.
Yeah, that's
Put that.
Chubby Brown.
Ian. Oh, he's at home
It
now.
was classic, that one.
Ian the locksmith. Yeah, same as Luke. He's working too bloody much.
Oh, that's good.
What's that, ice cold water?
Oh, it's cold.
Sorry?
It's not cold.
Oh.
Cold now.
I bought an ice making machine. I think I told you last week. It's just continuously making. I've got a freezer now just with ice in. It's true, isn't it?
I said to you the other day, don't keep making any more. There's not enough room.
Well, it doesn't matter. We've always got it.
Yeah,
We'll
but
start putting ice in your drinks then.
wait till you've used some and then make some.
No, just turn it on. Brilliant thing.
What medication are you on, Jimbo?
I'll just call it my every weed. It's just got about 5 different strains in there.
Good night, Beast.
Yeah, good night, Beast. Cheers for coming in.
Both stuff. No,
Beast.
I've got some
Beast.
stuff.
Cheers for coming in, chat.
Take care.
See you, Beast.
I'm running a little bit low, Ben.
Go stuff.
Oh, you know,
I'm running a little low.
Yeah. I got my Scottish cake there. My next prescription's ready, waiting for me just to pay for it.
No.
How much is the prescription?
It's $240 for this month.
How many?
240 for 40
All right.
gram.
Oh.
Ian. Hang on, can I do it on here? I think.
You can unplug it.
No, I'm just gonna. Ian the locksmith, that one. Can I do it on here?
I don't know.
That, yeah. That one, yeah. Yeah, because he's always in here, so. All right. Hopefully next time Ian the locksmith types in, he'll be blue. If that worked.
Jamie put they've got some new salsa made with ghost peppers. It lit my world on fire. Oh, make sure you don't pick your bum afterwards, though. Or scratching
Hell
it.
yeah.
I couldn't eat anything.
No, I'd give that a miss, to be honest. Evening, awesome.
Hi, awesome.
Awesome. Good evening.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
Marvin, isn't it?
Marvin, I
Evening,
think.
I haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah. Hope you're well, mate.
Oh, excuse me. Jamie, well done on your 7 months of non-smoking.
Yeah, fantastic. On me.
Done well.
Very well.
Probably the same for Jamie as what it was for us when we packed it in. Do you find you eat more, Jamie?
But when we went on to vapes, Jamie didn't. She's just gone completely off.
So she's not on a vape?
No, I don't.
No, I couldn't without that.
Yeah, I think Jamie said she went cold turkey, didn't she?
Yeah.
Hell. No, see, with that, I mean, it's just the nicotine in that, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done very well.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, you give it a little bit longer, and then if anybody around you lights a cigarette up, it bloody stinks, and you think, God, that bloody smell, you know?
Yeah, she uses gummies. She's getting fatter by the minute, Jamie.
Jamie, look what kayaks, but she's using gummies. Those gummies, they make you high, eh, don't they?
Oh God, yeah.
Try one of them.
My mate does them all the time.
How's it?
Mm.
I'll try one because that thing I went and get you that they then Watson told me to go and get, that seems to be a rider.
Yeah,
Right.
I love my gummies. Yeah, they certainly work.
Yeah.
I like the gummies when I try them.
Yeah, I've never tried one. Is
Yeah,
it like
I
a
like it.
jelly baby?
It's round.
Oh, is
like
it?
a little. Depends. Some come like jelly babies. The ones I had from the pharmacy came in like little squares.
Oh, the
Little
round.
gummy. Just stick it in your mouth and suck the living crap out of it. Don't chew it.
Not a whole one.
What,
That's
a
what
whole
us
one?
men want. That's what us men want all women to do: stick it in the gobs and suck it.
Have
Oh, knackered.
My mate's on the Bears. Where'd you get them from then?
Vape shop.
And it's cannabis.
Yeah, you've got all different flavours.
And it sends you do rally, is it?
Yeah.
So how come you've got to have a prescription
I know.
to smoke weed?
Sense.
You've got to have a prescription here to smoke weed, and yet you can just go into those shops and buy those things.
Those gummies that you buy in the shops over the counter don't have THC in them. They don't get you fucked.
Oh,
They've
is
got
it?
CBD. Yeah, they've got CBD in them. There's no psychoactive properties in the gummies that you buy over the counter. It's just
Oh,
CBD.
so it's not gonna send me.
It will if
Nope.
you take a whole one. Because I know
No, it
someone
won't,
that did.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have been ones that got from a standard vape shop
Low on
because they
THC.
can't sell THC ones.
They've got a bit in, please put.
Well, that thing that I went and buy you from the shop.
Jamie's has THC in.
Yeah, the ones that you buy just over the counter don't have any THC in. It's just CBD. They
So
can't sell them.
That thing upstairs, CBD.
Yeah, it's
Do you want
got,
me to go and get it?
it's got no
Do you want me to go and get it for you?
if you want.
You know, I'll go and get it for you. You can have a couple of puffs before we go to bed.
Yeah, if somebody's made them for them, then they'll have THC in. But if they've been bought over the counter in a shop, they won't have any THC in.
Ah.
You can only get the THC ones if somebody's made them themselves, or you get them from a pharmacy.
Yeah, like Lee said, we've got a low amount of it in ours.
Yeah.
A low THC in ours. Lee's put.
Sorry, I'm just fiddling about with bits of lime here.
Gavin's going to sleep.
Just nice and chilled.
There's
I
nothing
won't go
wrong
to-
with that.
I won't go to sleep probably about 12, 1 o'clock now because I don't have to get up in the morning for work, so just chill now.
Don't
Yeah.
blame you. We have 3% THC or something in our gummies, apparently.
Yeah, 0.3, which is virtually nothing, so it won't get you stoned. It's not enough to give you any psychoactive reactions.
Mm.
0.3%.
I haven't used them, so I don't know. I know people who do.
And they affect it different ways and to different people, don't they?
Yeah.
What does this do then?
Jamie gets a
What does this do?
jar of 30 for about $30.
Yeah, but what does this do?
It's just CBD oil.
Yeah, but what does the CBD oil in this do then? That's
Just
how
take
you
a few
get buy
puffs.
that here. Huh?
It's
Take
That's
a
how
few
you buy
puffs
it
and find
here.
out.
No,
means
I
it's got
have. But
pain.
what does it actually do for you, Ben?
It's got the CBD is all the medical side of it, so it helps with your pain and
Just makes you
inflammation.
relax.
But there's
I don't
no
know.
psychoactive properties in CBD. So there's nothing in CBD that actually gets you high.
So this is good for pain then, is it?
Yeah.
And how much of this
My
do you
mum-
supposed to take?
You just use it when you feel pain.
It does help.
My mum did it for her fibromyalgia. My mum's got 2 bionic knees. She's having to have toe replacements. She makes her own CBD capsules she buys CBD isolate powder and she mixes it with coconut oil and makes her own capsules. She takes a couple before bed, a couple in the morning. And since she's been doing that, she's not been waking up in the night to take extra painkillers.
Yeah, Jamie does it as well. Relaxes her muscles. They're cramping up at night.
To be hell.
Jimbo's phone has died.
Yeah. Hell.
That makes you cough.
Bloody
Die
hell.
quietly, Tim.
It's probably because I'm trying to suck a golf ball down a bloody garden hose when I'm puffing on it, eh?
Yeah, you don't have to suck hard. Just suck really. Just suck slow.
Oh,
You're
Slow-
doing it like
slow it
on your
down.
vape. That's why. I did.
bloody hell. It's got that nice taste, eh? Like a,
I'm not that keen on the taste.
you know,
No.
to me, it's got a.
You can get
It's got a
flavoured CBD oils.
Yeah, well,
What's this one?
It's supposed to be.
What's this one? Relaxing, it says on
Yeah,
there.
but it's
You could just imagine now Marina having blinking cheese flavored CBDs.
oh, Marmite cheese again. That'll be.
That's
Oh,
what
my
this one
cheese.
is, Ben. Look.
That's it. What does that say there? That's a flavour.
Something candy.
Mm. But it just tastes of. I wouldn't say it tasted of.
This is a different one, though. Right? How do you get open this? Push that button then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So all you do is you take that out, screw that in the fag, and away you go. You know.
Yeah.
It tastes like if you're going to lick an ashtray. That's what I can.
Like that.
That's what I can say.
Well, I'm glad you said like tasting like you lick an ashtray.
Not that
It
I've ever
tastes like
licked an
you lick
ashtray.
my.
Now.
Yeah,
It's a family show.
it's a family show. And does
I'm
that?
not bothered about the taste as long as it works.
No, the taste. Like it's. If I had too much of it, I'd probably throw up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the taste. But I'm obviously
say
think
that,
I'm smoking a.
Earthy taste, yeah.
Yeah, earthy. Who said that, Luke? Yeah, earthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, beautiful.
But then when you have a puff of this after, cool hell. And how much of that are you supposed to smoke, Ben?
You just puff it when you need it, when you feel pain.
Which is all the bloody time. At least I got an appointment now, finally.
They're terrible, eh? Absolutely terrible, though.
End of the month.
It'll soon come quick enough.
Yeah, that vape I puffed on Lee's when we were all down fishing. Hell.
Vape,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm getting one of the vape carts for when I'm fishing, so I don't have to take my driving herb with us. I can just take the little pen down and take that with us fishing.
Yeah.
Because my mate said he pays like 90 quid for his, and it lasts him all month.
Wow.
And he gets absolutely off it on his. So if I'm getting my prescription to smoke in the house anyway, I'll get something that I can take out easily.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
I don't think so, Easton.
right, Easton's put in the chat. Can you get drug tested with this?
No.
Can they find?
No, there's not enough THC and CBD to detect it.
Oh,
No, because you can buy it over the counter, right?
Yeah, you can buy it over the counter. It's not.
yeah, Luke's right. It's got a taste of. As long as I don't start flying around the lampshade in a minute with it, you know.
You won't. There's no psychoactive. There's nothing to get you high
Mm.
in the CBD vape.
Gillian, I think it would take even longer, to be honest.
There's minuscule amounts of THC. It's like when they say alcohol-free beer. There's
But it's
still
not
a
alcohol.
minimal amount of alcohol in there.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, I
some of
think
that
it's
fridge.
yeah, alcohol free. I think it's 0.3% alcohol in it. They class it as alcohol free.
Yeah, exactly. And in the CBD vapes, there's 0.3% THC.
Yeah.
Ah,
So it's minimal. There's nothing. You could smoke as much CBD as you wanted and take a swab, and they wouldn't get done for weed.
Easton's always wanted it, but no, it's fine, Easton. You'll be fine.
My mum uses it all the time, and my mum drives everywhere.
no, you'd be fine with this one then.
Nothing
I
wrong
think
with
he-
CBD.
I think Easton he may as well speak to his works first and see what they say about it.
That's the machine or the burner,
Yeah.
and you just screw this end bit on it with the oil in it.
I get regular drug tests at work. No, that wouldn't
It won't
affect
come
it.
up on a drugs test.
No. Not at all.
And with the work my mum does, my mum has to fly around all over the world, and she has to regularly have blood tests taken to get into different countries. And she's been on CBD for the last 5 years, and not once has she had anything come up.
Bloody hell. Her arms must ache, surely.
Yeah.
Flying all around the world.
It took me about 3 or 4 seconds to figure out what you were saying, and then I cracked onto it. And obviously, if she's traveling around like
Pardon me.
Ben was saying, she gets probably get tested on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Because she flies all around the world because she has to assess English schools. So she's regularly going to China and South America and
Yeah.
always getting blood tests done.
Blimey.
Yeah, THC shows up, but CBD doesn't. Because and for one thing, the drug swab that they use isn't testing for CBD.
Mm.
It's a THC test.
Oh.
Jamie's does, but she has THC.
Yeah.
Ah. So is that prescription for you there, Jamie, where you are?
Yeah, I think Jamie's on prescription.
What's They test
No.
Jamie every 6 months.
It's not on prescription.
They do that every 3 for me. I have blood tests every 3 months.
Yeah, I know. I've got to get up mind.
Eh?
Mine.
Every 3 months. I'd rather have it done every 3 months. So if they find anything that I shouldn't have it there, they'd be able to pick it up. Eh? Well, you'd like to think they would.
Bloody, is it 39, 40 quid now or more for a blood test?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I paid 40 odd. I think I can't remember. And yet they said if you're diabetic, you don't pay nothing.
And you do.
Of course, you still
'Cause I
pay
found
for
that
it.
out as well.
Of course, you still pay for it. But then if I have the flu jab, I don't have to pay for it. Eh? Is that right?
No,
Something
we
like
don't
that?
have to pay for that.
You don't have to pay for flu jabs.
But we don't have that.
But I'm not having that anymore. When I went just last Saturday to get my tablets, I completely forgot and I only had a couple of tablets left. Eh?
Yeah.
And they charged me 70, is it 77 or something stupid like that to see the doctor for 2 minutes?
Just to get
2
the
minutes. You
prescription.
know, how can I help you? I said, oh, I'd completely forgot, but my prescriptions have run out.
It's kind of weird what Ian's saying there, saying that his company won't entertain CBD. How are they going to know that you're on CBD? There isn't a test for it.
Yeah, that's true.
They're only going to know you're on CBD if you tell them you're on CBD. And because CBD is legal, you don't have to tell anybody about it.
It's the same, probably the same as smoking a cigarette, eh?
Yeah.
People smoke cigarettes, but try it. Is it Ian that wants to try it? Is it Ian that said he
No.
wants to try it?
And the locksmith said that his company won't entertain CBD.
Yeah. No, it wasn't him that said he wanted to
And
try
I
it.
said,
It was
like,
Ethan
well, the
saying
company aren't going to know that you're on CBD because you don't have to tell them that you're taking CBD because it's not illegal. It's not on prescription, so you don't have to tell them. So they don't need to know.
Yeah, that's it.
There is, as I said, it's like all the drugs tests, they're testing for THC, not CBD. And CBD doesn't get you high.
Mm.
If CBD got you high, they would not be able to sell it over the counter.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. It's only the stuff like you're on that
Yeah.
prescribed.
Yeah.
Prescribed stuff.
But I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
it's-
going to do the same. 5 minutes, everybody.
TV into bed.
Yeah, 5 minutes. We'll knock it on the head at 11 o'clock. Cheers for coming up, Gavin. We'll give it
Have a
another.
good one.
We'll give it another. See that clock up there is. I think it's 10 to 10. 10 to 11, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll stay on till 11.
Yeah, Ian, I
What you
get
eating?
what you said that they won't entertain it, but you don't have to tell them. They don't have to know.
No.
They ain't going to know you're on it unless you tell them you're on it. Because you don't
Yeah, so
act
just-
any different when you're on CBD. If you
Yeah.
want to use it, don't bloody tell them.
Yeah.
Night, Michelle. Home.
Night, my love. Thanks for
Bye.
coming in, Michelle.
Night, Nikki.
Night, Nikki.
Night, Michelle. Night, Nikki.
Don't offer me one of them, eh?
I'm
You
sorry,
just sit
go
there.
on.
Oh, well, if you don't mind, you know. Trouble is, once you start with these things,
If you pop, you can't stop.
Hang on,
Share alike.
Yeah, tell me about it, Tim. I've got an empty one here.
Empty one to gather. They work
I
quite
got
well.
up and ate the whole tube.
I know.
Oh, I'd eat the tube. I'd eat the tube for me.
That's what I just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. I'd eat the whole tub.
I'm
They
like
are
that
very
when I open a pack of chocolate hobnobs.
Oh, don't say that.
Cheers,
Open a
Paul.
pack
there. Night, Paul.
Just
of
keep
They've
your
got the
fingers
drink-
crossed it's not windy.
I went fishing with Jimbo one night. I took 2 packs of chocolate hobnobs with me, and I ate both packs.
Yeah. You got them. Man. The one thing that gets me though is the only thing I hate about hobnobs is they steal your brew. You
Yeah.
dump
I'm not
6
mad on
biscuits,
biscuits.
and half of your
What's the
cup is
input there?
gone.
I was just saying that my company won't allow certain. It won't be telling them
Won't be
I'm on tramadol.
Fucking
Full
tramadol's
tendons in my
worth,
shoulder.
for Christ's sake. I'd be more worried about going into work on tramadol than going into work on CBD.
What's that other stuff you got there then?
Hmm?
Where's that stuff you got? I showed them last time.
Yeah,
Eh?
sold them.
I'd like to have a mouthful of that before I go to sleep.
Night, Jimbo. Take
Night,
care.
Jimbo.
Like
And the
Jimbo.
thing, Ian, if you get one of the vapes like Marina's got, nobody's going to know what you're doing. They're just going to think that you're having a vape like everybody else is having a vape. Because that's all it is.
Hope you can see that.
Good luck, Mark, for tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Nice, Mark.
Yeah. How many?
Yeah, well,
God, yeah, well, I find it quite fascinating that you put me 2 of these and you got a big handful.
no, for both of them. He's probably asleep. Roger, he'll be asleep now.
Yeah.
God, they're bloody nice them as well, eh?
Oh.
You got any more?
What?
And then, Chris,
No.
just that tub.
Yeah, you're not having any more than half.
Well, how do you know it's half?
I picked up my Billy Bargain yesterday, Tim. Picked up a Shimano Technium 50 to 100 gram spinning rod
Bloody hell.
for a tenner.
Blimey.
The person wanted 20 quid for it, but one of the eyelets was knackered and it had been up on Facebook for over a week. So I said to them, I was like, will you take a tenner because it'll cost me a tenner to get the eyelet replaced and I'll come and pick it up today. Within 5 minutes, I had a message back going, yeah, I'll take a tenner for it. Took it down to the local tackle shop to get an eyelet whipped on. Said to Andy, I goes, oh, what do I owe you for the eyelet? And he was like, oh, just fetch us down a string of feathers and one of your metal lures. I was like, yeah, not a problem. And he wanted to try some of the UV resin that I've got for when someone wants a quick whip finishing. Because obviously when he uses his normal epoxy, he's got to leave it spinning to dry overnight. But with the UV, he can put it on, let it level, then zap it with the light and put it straight and then send it away. So he whipped my eye on for us. He goes, do you want me to varnish it? And I was like, no, I'll stick some of my UV varnish on it. So I varnished it up and sent him some photos of it. So yeah, I've got to go and try that out. It might be tomorrow now, although I could still go down to the pier tonight because, as I say, I've got my key.
Night, Luke.
Night, Luke.
Joe.
Who, Joe?
Night,
Yeah, night, Joe. You get to sleep and get a good night's care.
Set up a bit.
Everyone's going to bed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's 11 o'clock, eh? Well, it will be in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a pint, or take my jog upstairs.
I'll take my tablet.
Yeah. So I'll take the plastic jog upstairs,
Right.
full of ice
Roger's eating a few
and cold water,
bits.
and I'll just fill my bottle up. Can't beat that. ice cold water. Bloody lovely.
They sure are.
Yeah. Coming to say, are you coming to say night to people as well? Are you?
Ah, yeah, I like
Storm.
You're gonna say night to people.
Storm.
You'd look well if she did, eh?
Well,
Ow. Meow. Ow. Meow.
Looking round.
She's cute.
she's
None of my
little
cats were that vocal.
I love you. I love you. She's my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
About you. Everyone's talking about you. And Jamie said you're a beautiful cat. I'm going to say thank you to Jamie.
No problem at all, Ian.
No,
You
no
have a good
worries.
night's kip, mate. And
Nice,
get on that
Ian.
CBD oil.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. You know, it's worth
Yeah.
a try.
Yeah.
Everything's worth a try. You don't know. If
Well,
it
I've
doesn't
just
work
had
for
quite
you,
a few puffs of that, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know what I've done, but both my shoulders, when I go to bed, the pain in my shoulders is bloody unbearable, you know?
yeah.
So I lay that side, and then the pain sort of transfers to that shoulder. Then I think, oh, bloody hell. So I turn and lay the other side. I'm tossing and turning all bloody night, you know? But I've had quite a few puffs of this, so hopefully.
Mm.
Yeah, I stopped Tramadol and I've gone on that oil.
Yeah, Marina was on Tramadol.
Not
Yeah.
for long, though. I wasn't on it for long.
How
I
much
was
do
on-
those
I
vapes
was on it
cost?
for 10 years
Two.
before the.
This one was, I bought the machine with, I don't know if you get this. No, you don't get, and then two
A day and a
lots of
night.
this.
A day and a night.
So you've got a day one and a night one.
Yeah.
So you get them two in the machine and the charger, and I think it cost me 70 quid.
How much?
70 quid.
Night, Ian.
I think it was 70 quid.
I think the pen unit's about 15 or 20 quid for the actually rechargeable battery unit, and I think the car
Yeah.
25 each.
Yeah, I think, I might be wrong, but I think it was around 70 quid. I said I'll have the
Yeah.
daytime one and the nighttime one as well.
But that's it. Once you've paid initially out for your charging bit, you
Yeah.
don't need
Yeah.
to buy that again. Just buy
No,
the top.
you just got to buy the
Yeah.
little, and I don't
Yeah.
think these are that expensive. I can't remember.
No, because because it's such a thick oil in there rather than the thin vape liquid, they last so much longer. They'll
Oh,
last
yeah.
You can see the oil in there to what we've smoked. Look,
Yeah. It's
so
like
we've just smoked just this little bit here,
good night,
Yeah.
chosen.
and it's a full thing of. How long you had that?
They'll
Few
last you a load of time, so it's well worth it. But
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
worth it.
Oh, so
Well, if you had to keep getting to the doctor, getting on those other painkillers, straight away
Yeah.
there's 70 odd quid to see the doctor. Then your prescription.
no.
So just go and buy. It was you that said this. That's why I went. Oh, you and Lee said about this,
Yeah.
Skeet.
and Skeet.
Well, it was like for years, it was like my mum was dead set against everything because my mum used to be a drugs counsellor. So she was set against. I told her for years about trying CBD, and she was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's drugs. And I'm like, it's not. And I'd been away. I hadn't seen them for about a year and a half. It was over COVID. I hadn't seen them for like over a year and a half. And when I went up, my mum was like, I've been trying this CBD from Holland and Barrett. I'm like, Jesus Christ, ma'am, I can get you some better stuff. You can make some better stuff than what you get from Holland and Barrett. My mate owns a head shop. So we went there. I spoke to him. He sorted her out with the CBD isolate powder, which is like 99% CBD. and as I said, she mixes it with her coconut oil, and she buys the capsules, empty capsules, and she just makes her own tablets.
Wow.
Hmm.
Night,
And
Roger.
just them in the morning when she gets up, and she has 2 of them before going to bed. And my dad said since she's been on the CBD, she's like a changed woman.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll be alright tonight, and I'll pop the insides out of that thing.
But it's like it works for some people. Some people it doesn't work for. Doesn't work for everybody. It's the same with everything.
Yeah.
Some people it works fantastically for. Some people it works a little bit for. Some people it doesn't work at all. But you don't know unless you try.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably end up having injections.
Yeah, if this don't hurry up and sort itself out on my shoulders, that's what I'll ask for.
With muscle cramp in the night.
So my left shoulder, I partially dislocated in a motorbike accident, but didn't realise until 6 months after. So it's now fused in position. I can't lift this arm higher than that. And I constantly get pain in it. But
It's horrible, eh?
and it's like, as I said, it's like since I've gone on prescription, it's been one of the best things.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people say, "Oh, it doesn't taste the same as street weed, this, that, and the other." I don't give a shit as long as it works.
Yeah.
As long as it does what it says it does. I don't care about the taste. A lot of the stuff says that it's blueberry this or strawberry that and this, that, and the other. It don't taste of it. It might smell a little bit of it, but it don't taste of it. It just tastes earthy.
Yeah, it's the same as this oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it works, helps, then I'm going to do it. And if
Exactly
it's
it,
not
mate. If
and
you're
if it's not
pain free, keep on, eh?
Yeah, and if it's going to fuck my body up less than tablets,
Yeah.
and happy days.
Yeah, that's it. You
Oh,
don't know
because
till you try these things, eh?
Yeah, because they start giving you tablets, and then they give you certain tablets, and then, oh, well, we've got to give you these tablets because those tablets fuck your stomach, so we need to give you these tablets to stop it from doing that. But then, oh, well, you need these tablets as well.
Oh, yeah. That's what I've been having.
That's what they've been doing with this one.
Yeah.
They throw the kitchen sink at her, you know, and then you go and see another specialist, and they say, "Who told you to take those tablets?"
Yeah.
Well, one of your colleagues. You stop taking them immediately. You can't win, eh?
No.
That's all the tablets I have to take every day.
They just fob you up. Tablets.
Bloody hell, Gaza.
You seen what Skeets put? He thought you was Jesus, cure yourself. And goes, I am. I am. I'm curing myself with a plant that my father made.
My father made. Evening, Matthew.
Lansoprazole. What's that? What's that for, Matthew?
I don't know. Dan will be the one to tell you what all that is.
Yeah, imazapyl. That's the one for your stomach.
Ah.
Oh.
Dano. The only tablet I take every day is ecstasy. And what's he like, eh? Ecstasy. Oh, hell. It's hot. Do you find it hot?
Yeah.
What?
Hell.
What's the matter with you, darling?
She's getting fed up because you're not paying her
Yeah,
attention.
you're not paying her no attention. And she's probably jumped up on your lap to say enough's enough.
He is, though. He's patting her.
Yeah, but she's still jealous, eh?
Yeah.
As soon as we go off and I stick something off and I sit back down, I'll sit down, I'll put my arm down by my side like this, and she'll just curl up there, and she'll rest. She'll rest her head on the back of my hand.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Stay there all night until I get up to go to bed, and then when I get up to go to bed, I lie on my side with my arm underneath my pillow, with my
Same as
elbow
me.
sticking, and she'll curl up in the crook and lie on my arm.
Oh,
Oh, blimey. You'll never get another cat like that, eh?
Nah, she's
Is it
she's
the breed?
Yeah, Siamese. When they find someone they like, they're very clingy,
Wow.
clingy and vocal. But out of because my daughters have got her 2 brothers and her dad, and they say that she's the most vocal.
oh,
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at her licking her poor boy, you lot.
cute, eh?
Yeah.
Dano's out early in the morning.
Oh,
I'll be
nice
out
one. Good luck,
early in the
Dano.
morning. Ah,
Good luck,
well,
Dano, in the boat tomorrow.
yeah, I just hope do better than last time. It was diabolical.
Yeah.
Diabolical it was.
It was so funny on that boat trip we went out on. I couldn't believe it. It was like that whole 10 hours, and I was the only one who didn't catch on anything I'd made. Everybody else, in an hour and a half, we had 30 bass to the boat, all on stuff that. But I didn't have one on anything I'd made. Took me till the last 30 minutes to catch a bream.
Yeah, saw that and you kissed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that. Yeah.
I would have stuck my tongue down that bream's throat. That was.
Oh, I didn't have anything on your feathers while we were over in Guernsey when we were out in the boat.
Malcolm was skipper. Malcolm was like, "Oh, we've got to get you a fish, Ben. I'm gutted you've not caught anything." I goes, "Malcolm,
Yeah.
I'm just happy that everybody else has caught. The one thing I was dreading was coming out and nobody catching anything."
Mm.
Yeah.
What did you catch the dogfish on, Gazza?
Oh, that was long nose on the turbot rig.
Ah, yeah.
It was
That's right.
Jimbo's had a doggy on the feathers, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a couple.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of them around.
There's a hell of a lot of dogfish around.
He's had pout on them as well.
Mm.
James C. Smith, he did a video a couple of weeks back, and he was using a string of my feathers and his as a string of teasers in front of his bass lure. Caught a 2-pound bass on the lure and had a 5-pound bass on the feathers.
Yeah, Smash was catching bass on the feathers, eh?
Yeah. We had a big pollock come up on the feathers as well when we were out on the boat.
Yeah. How?
Yeah, it won't be long till we got schools of mackerel coming into Portsmouth Harbour, so I'll be using the feathers out there.
Mm.
Oh well, we've had mackerel. I've had mackerel off the pier in Bournemouth Bay.
Mm. Yeah, it's
So,
normally
not far away from you.
end of May, early June they start hitting Portsmouth Harbour entrance.
I think I had 2 mackerel last week.
Oh,
2
yeah.
mackerel, a red gurnard. I had
A couple of years back,
3 or 4 sand eels.
I had a mackerel in February. Take a strip of mackerel from under a float off the pier in February.
I've had them in December off our local quay in Southampton.
Yeah. It's the thing with mackerel is it's the same. It's like people say there's a mackerel season and people say there's a squid season. It's like if the conditions are right and the bait fish are there, you can catch squid and mackerel all year round in the UK.
Yeah, me and Dano have done that. We've been out on the pipe and we've caught big squid on the pipe.
Yeah.
And that wasn't in the winter.
Yeah, if the conditions are right and the bait's there, they're going to be there.
Yeah. Right, we're going to do like the birds.
Yep.
So you can go and getting to bed. But cheers for coming up, Ben. Don't forget everybody in the chat. Watson Lures. That is Mr. Watson there on screen. You need any lures, feathers, anything like that? See Ben Watson Lures on Facebook. Check him out.
Cheers,
And that man
everyone.
there will fix you up with with feathers and all sorts. But I'm determined this year to catch a turbot on one of those hard jigs.
Night, Ian.
I'm going to bait the end of it.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Night, Kieran.
Yeah, good night, Kieran. Cheers for coming in.
Night, everyone in chat.
Yeah. Jamie Murray.
You've always got a chance, Tim, because at the end of the day, if that drifts past something, what do fish test stuff with? They test it with their mouth.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time that
Yeah.
something will eventually pick it up. But the one
Yeah,
good
I've
thing
put a
is
hook on the end of it as well. See? The one when you put the little loops in, I'll put a hook on the end.
Night,
So,
Mark.
so I
Jamie.
just dragged a piece of mackerel on that as well, you know? And just dragged the
thing is,
feathers.
with it being 7.5 ounce, you know, you're just using that instead of using a weight, but it's a weight.
Exactly what I did.
You're
Yeah, but
welcome,
it's a weight
Kieran.
to catch fish. It's like the reasoning why I put a casting lure on the end of a string of feathers.
Yeah.
You know, you're chucking out a weight. Why not chuck out a weight that's shaped like a fish with hooks on it that can help you catch?
Exactly right, mate. That's why I'm trying what I'm trying.
When
For
I'm
a
fishing,
turbot.
I've
You
always
don't know
got
till you
casting
try, yeah?
lure on it.
Good night, Mark. Thanks for coming in.
But the whole reasoning behind using strings of feathers or using teasers is it adds food competition into the presentation. Because if you've got a big lure on the end of your string of feathers, it looks like that lure is chasing those tiny bait fish.
Yeah.
So any predators, you'll tend to get more predators taking the teasers, because the way the predators think is that fish is chasing these are preoccupied with getting away from that, we'll come in and nab them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Right, yeah. So we're going to do like the birds.
Thanks for coming up.
Cheers, Jimbo that came up before. Keith. Hope you sleep well in the back of that van tonight.
He's probably sound out.
He's probably snoring now, poor bugger. He must be bloody cold in there.
He's probably waking everyone else up.
Yeah. That's why he's been drinking since 12 o'clock dinner time, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He'll be pissing like a racehorse in the back of that van. That's going to stink tomorrow. Oh. He must be doing it in a bucket in the back then, eh, for his number twos. Ugh. Call that van when he opens those doors tomorrow. People standing outside, that's going to pass out. Right, we're going to do like the birds. So cheers, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. And we'll see you all during the week.
No.
See you later, Gaza.
See you
Gavin,
later.
come up.
If you're out in the
Night,
boat and you're live, I'll join in.
Well, I'll see how it is tomorrow. But either
Yeah,
way,
no problem.
yeah, brilliant. Okay, right. Catch everybody later.